Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by my channel. So today I would normally do the Crafty Cat hashtag 50 stack challenge 8, but I saw the prompts and I am working on something else also beside my Willow and Vines journal. And the numbers that came up were, well, the weeks is 25 and 26, but stars and boho. And I just cannot fit those two things in either one of the journals I'm working on. So I'm going to skip it, and I might go try to sneak in another video, but I'm not doing boho at all, and I don't plan to anytime soon. And the stars, maybe before the 4th of July, I can get that in. But I dug out the boho glitter, whatever you call this, glitz. And I found stars. And so everything was like, okay, I've got it. But I don't know what to make. And I don't have anything to make, I don't have anything I want to make right now for that. Okay, I've got that out of the way, but go by and see her channel, Crafty Cat, and I think a lot of you already watch her on her daily basis. But anyhow, so my niece is getting married. Oh, that got dirty. Anyway, my niece is getting married, and my sister was here, as you all know, for the last week or two, and I was telling her I was going to make a journal for her, before she gets married. And she said, well, you're going to wait until the wedding? I said, well, yeah, and it's in September this year. And she goes, oh, I want her to have it by her wedding shower so she can look at it and pass it around and people could sign it and all that. So I said, okay, well, I looked at when that is, and it's June 14th, and I have to ship it. So I have to at least have 3 days for shipping time. So I just got busy. I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. I had been working on ideas, and I had been collecting because she wants, her wedding is black and white. Well, I just was having a hard time with black and white. So I tried to find things that I could put with the black and white, and I found, well, this is a black, but it's a cream color background, and then I put some of Roxy Creations papers in it just for floral and color. And then I have these pages that I have probably 10 of those pages in here. That was a kit. I'm not sure right now where I got it, but I had it in my computer, which I can't find anything. And then this is another Roxy's, and this came out of another kit with this beige tone. And then we made this one on one of my videos back, I don't know when exactly. And so anyway, this is, I haven't got that far, but I've got the book put together. And I don't know, all my pages are kind of, I put some of that stuff on them. And I still have a little stickiness. I think it's just going to take time for all that to dry up because I tried to do everything. So anyway, this is my black and white, which is more black and cream. And I'm probably going to add some whites in here as I go along. I added this lace on here, and I have a pocket here, and I need a journal card, and just the normal stuff. But when I got to, I have several of those pages together. What I want to do is for her to be able to mount some pictures in here. So I thought I would just I made some little black corners, which I haven't decorated yet because I have these little white flowers, but I'm just not sure. And they're very this little ball is really, just doesn't lay right. So I started looking for beads to put in there and replace this, like flat back beads, and I couldn't find them. So anyway, that's what I kind of planned to do. Let's see, like I would take and put in like a false journal card, the same size. It'd be 4x6 or 3x5. There's not going to be, there might be a 5x7 if I can find something. So I thought that way she can just pop these out and have a place for photographs, because I don't want to make specific spots. That's kind of what my sister wanted me to do, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Okay, so I don't know how many pages I have, but this is the expanding type journal, which I'm loving right now, because all I have to do is put a top and a back and maybe lace down this, and I'm done. I don't have to glue it or anything. It's already to go. So that makes it a quick journal. I don't know what to put on it, but either way. Then I bought this paper pad at Hobby Lobby. I've never seen it, but then I don't look at these small pads. But this one is kind of pretty, I thought. And it's called Rose Faith Meadow. 60 sheets. And it wasn't on sale, but I bought it anyway because I just wanted to have some 6x6 papers. So I got this little cute little Christmas thing from Valerie, and I have not heard from Valerie in at least a year, so I don't know where she is. I tried to email and email and messenger her, but I haven't gotten a hold of her yet. So, but anyway, I kept this and I will keep it. But I thought I'd make a new one for this journal. So I figured out that this here is probably 4 inches. It's 4.5 wide by, it looks like 5.5. So I thought I can use one of these scraps, or one of these pages. Let me see. I've been in here since 6 o'clock this morning. What did I say? 4.5 by... I don't think this one has a... Yeah, it goes either way. So 4.5. Well, let's do... Oh, 6.5. I can't be that big. No way. 5.5. Whew. I thought I measured it before and it would work. And that's good because I can make a paper clip. Several of the things I want to put in here are what I have. They're going to have to be clipped in because they're too heavy. So let's do this. All right. So now, let me get my little scoreboard. Where are you? Yeah, so I thought, okay, have my coffee in here and start gluing pages together. So that's what I did. All right, so let's see how that is. Okay, so this is 4.5, so 2 1/4. 2 1/4. Okay, and then this is 5.5, so 2.5. Let's see, 2.5 plus 1/4. 2, where's 1, 2, half. So it's 2 3/8. What one am I working on? This, not this one. Yeah, this one. Two and 1/4 must be working on this one. Oh gosh, I'm just not all with it with any kind of math today or anything. Yeah, so it's like 2 3/4. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. I just wanted to put something interactive in the journal rather than just pockets, you know, like plain pockets. Something that they'll say, oh, look at this. She's beginning to become very crafty too. She does a lot of Cricut stuff. I think she bought an embroidery machine too for her fabric. All right, so now I want this little flap to come down like so, which will be white, but we'll have to do something with it. So this was, I'm going to remeasure it so I can give you the numbers again, because I already forgot. Sometimes scoring it does not help, because you kind of don't cut on the score line. Okay, let me check the measurements again. It is 5.5 by 4.5. Okay, so this piece is going to come down, and I want to look at it the other way and see if I like it better with the well, that would be on the wrong side, but it doesn't matter. So this would close like so. It does matter to me. Now, I think, darn. Because all we're seeing now is white, white, white. I was thinking I was only going to get one white flap. All right, if I go, get it all turned around. If I go, I think this flap came down over it. Okay. You think it's okay if the flap's going the wrong direction? I don't really want to recut one. I mean, to me, it's opening it the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, and that works out great. This is at the front. All right, let me put some ink on it. So I was trying not to distress it very much because I don't know if she likes stress or not. You know, the things I've seen that she makes are pretty, you know, straightforward colors, like black or whatever that she's making, like signs and stuff. So, and I, you know, she's my great niece, and I don't know her that well. Let's just say that. You know, her sister I know quite a bit about because she was in softball, and she went to college and played softball in college. She had a full scholarship for baseball. But Claudia never kind of did that kind of thing. So, you know, she was just kind of set back and watching kind of girl. So, all right. So now this one here, I'm going to cut in half so that I can make a little pocket. Well, maybe not in half, maybe just, I'll just cut a little bit off. So hope everybody's doing well and the weather is okay. We've kind of had some, today it's been sunny, but we've had a lot of overcast and not really, we have rain. We had rain, but, okay, where's my, but it's just that typical afternoon storm, so we still may get one today. Still too early. I think sometimes, because I've been struggling trying to figure out what to do in this journal. Sometimes I think when I am so frustrated with glue right now, you have no clue. I hope this comes out. Well, I'm sure you do have a clue because we all have gone through it. But my glue's coming today. And I ordered a brand new bottle of art glitter. I even have art glitter still in a refill bottle, but I wanted a new tip, and my bottle is so old that it just looks so bad on the outside, even though I cleaned it and retaped. Well, I couldn't get this washi tape off. It was really hard. Or did I get that off and redo it? Yeah, I think I did. Let's see how dirty it is already. Okay. That's glued there. And so this side is going to have this little notepad. So I think I just saw a bunch of, is there enough here? Get enough pages just out of this little strip. I bought some, now I've got nails and it doesn't want to pick up the paper. I mean, I've had nails, but I was hoping that these wouldn't be hard to work with. And they weren't until I got on camera. They were fine. Okay. Now, didn't I have a little piece I cut off of here? I think I'm just going to it's not wide enough to, although I could probably just fold it in half. Let's see if that would, no, it's not going to hold the pages. Darn. I guess I could put 2 staples up there, huh? Because I don't want to staple through here. That's what I'm just trying to avoid. So let me put staples up there. I know I'm going to run out of these rusty staples soon. I'm afraid to look. I did make a batch of rust the other day. And now I wish I had thrown staples in it some more. Okie dokie. So anyway, I bought some of this wallpaper that's at the dollar store. And I bought 3 pieces of it. And I think they're $1.50 each. Well, I could have bought a whole roll of vinyl on Amazon for like $5.99. That's my roll I had before, was $5 something on Amazon. You can't beat that. And I think I got 2 or 3 that covered, you know, strips. And my table's like, I think it's like 62 inches or something. It's like the size of a door, because it is a door. Okay. Let's corner around this. He's cute. Going to keep that from popping up. I guess I could just put a paper clip on it. All right. So now I need something to put inside here, a ticket or something. And I don't know that I need to decorate that, but I'd like to decorate. Oops. Yeah, that I would like to decorate. So, what do I have? I'm not going to take all day doing this. Got other things to... I mean, the whole video. I'm going to waste my video time. I got a lot of black and white sticker things, but I think they're all too big. Or black, these are clear stickers. I probably have never used them. Or I have these here, but I don't know if I just want one butterfly. Can't. Well, I could probably get 3 if I worked it right. That's a little too big. I mean, I could cut it down to fit, but I can't even see that one. Maybe I could do, I know this is probably glare on you, but that's a little flower, and then I could put a little butterfly on that too. These are too big. Well, that one's not too bad. I kind of like that one. Plus I could still put a little butterfly down there. Yeah, let's do this one. Whoops. I'm going to have to glue these sheets down. This is not going to work. But I thought I would have a clean desktop for a minute, you know? All right. Let me just kind of move these out of the way. Now, this last time I used these things, I could not tell if they were stickers or not. I had a hard time getting them up. So I think I'm going to use Scotch tape instead of washi. And burnish it down pretty good so it gets a nice stick to it. Are you coming up or not? Nope. Wrong side. Or it could be the wrong side. I don't know if it's the wrong side or not. These are those real heavy stickers. If I can't get it up with Scotch tape, it's not going to come up. Come on, let's do it. How could you not do it? Well, maybe they're not stickers. You know, maybe they're not stickers. There was, maybe it was these that I finally got off with the tape. Yeah, I don't think they are. Let's see. Well, I just hope that they dry clear. See what happens. Okay, this is, I don't know if that dries clear enough. Let's see if I can get art glitter to work. And all the pens I had that I've picked to stick on them to go in the bottles or get all rusty, the kind that get rusty. I must be out of pens that were stainless steel. Come on, it's still not. Oh my goodness. I can't get it out. And it's not that empty, it's pretty full. All right, let's use this. This usually comes out, but I'm afraid it's going to show through the clear. I guess if it does. Oh, I could have probably used a glue stick, now that I think about it. It might dry clear. Okay. I did find a yellow stopper, but I think that goes on that. Not sure now. I have to go back to old videos and see what stoppers were on what. All right, let me see if I can get that butterfly. Where are you? That one's too big. It should have been up more. Darn it. Oh well. I need a couple little somethings in there. I'll have to find those. I don't know that I need to do this one. I just feel like it's will be bypassed, and I'd rather put a pocket or something here. Okay. I think it's gonna stick. Okay. Trying to think what else could I put there real quick. So I should put that and that and that. And that doesn't need anything. Except maybe a paper clip. I wished I had a black one. Let me see if I can put one of these on there. This one says love. I'll just leave it like that for now. And in case I can, put it there, or maybe if I stick it in a pocket, I could stick it up there like that. That's cute. Okay, that's cute. All right, so then this was, I saw this on Shabby Dabby Doodah. I don't know if it was recent or old. And she said she's never seen anybody make one, so I guess it's her idea. But I am doing it differently because she used staples to close it up and all that, and I just thought, no, I don't want to do that. So I love this paper, and I couldn't use it as a page. It just wouldn't fit. So I'm just going to make a pocket out of it. And this is like the easiest thing to do. Well, first of all, I'm going to score down this top part, and I'm going to score it because I want it to be straight. So I'm just going to score that out of the way. I guess a 1/2 inch, just lightly score it. That might be a little too light. I don't like to do it too hard because I don't know if it'll rip the paper. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to put some glue on this. And I'm doing this to make the top sturdy, because this is where we'll keep putting ephemera in. All right, now you can glue this together, or let me fold it first. So we're going to glue all along down here and across, I think. Let me fold it first. Be my luck, that's not how you do it. Okay, let's try leave about like a 1.5 inch at the top. This paper is pretty busy. I practiced on another one. Now you can do either way. You can fold it this way, and if these edges are all glued, you know, they will be fine when you fold it. However, if you didn't glue them, you could have a flip, and it would be a journaling space. I didn't see that before when I was doing this, an option. Or you can just turn it this way on the folded, and then you've got a folded edge here, but an open edge there, just one open edge. So, on this part, you can just use your own judgment to how far you want to go down, depending on your print or whatever. So that would be like that. So let's just go ahead and glue this together, and I guess this is considered a one-page wonder. That's all it takes is one page. I love one-page things. Okay, so now we're gonna kind of squeeze it out that way so we don't have too much distortion, because this paper will move on you. See, there's a little white line. Now I'm going to ink it because it's not very big. The same with this. So let me just run a little ink here. I feel like there's no ink. This is old paper that I'm using, which I kind of, this is oxide, yeah. I kind of don't like it, because it actually, it doesn't give that green hint. It changes color. And it's almost like a, I don't know. I think I'm going to do it this way because that way the pocket can, this can go closer to the middle of the page. Now, we're going to glue this here. I'm just going to glue this little edge. Along there. And that makes a tuck here. And then here you can glue it all the way down, or come on, or you can just put a little dot of glue there. I kind of think that gives it some dimension in a way. You see, you can see there and there. And you could probably stick a little ticket, or, you know, like a punched out item, little bird. It'll fit like that. That's cute, but it doesn't go with the theme at all. Let's see about the dragonfly. And he sticks out too far. And then you can decorate this part too. So I'm not quite sure. I was thinking of doing like pink. That is a little bit, yeah, those are a little too big. Okay, so now up here, not dried yet. You can put a divot, but you don't want to make it too deep because you want to be able to see, not to see this white here. And so if you do your divot too far in, you're going to have the white showing through. So just do a slight one just so you know it and they know it's a pocket area. I mean, we'll end up putting something in there, but okay. Let me see what my time is. Okay, I've got about 10 minutes. All right, so decorate. I love this little flower. I just think it's so darn cute. I made a bunch of these a long time ago, and I never made any more. They weren't hard, but you know, it's a lot of cutting and layering. Okay, I'm trying to think if I have anything to offset this color. Okay, let me see here. Some of the stuff I pulled out. I have this. That's perfect. This is a label out of an old hope chest. It's a star chest, and I think it's from this one I got online. Oh, 1998. I had done a wedding journal a long time ago, and I went on, you know, the free digital free stuff, and I found that. So that was cool. I've got this girl. I don't think she'll fit in there. She might have to cut it down. She's preparing for her wedding, I think. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to pick up the card. It's not cut out yet. So I think I'll glue that. I'm going to cut it down a little here. This is probably also from the online, what do they call that? I can't think of the word, like, not donation, but something like that. Let me get a piece of cardstock. What is it called? Domain. So yeah, you can go on there and find a lot of stuff. It's just the browsing time. If I get on the computer, I am so bad. And I didn't used to be like that. I would get on the computer or the laptop or what. I think it's been more so since I've had a laptop, because I never looked up anything on my phone. I was just lucky to figure out how to call somebody. And I'm about ready to go get a phone because mine is just, I don't know if anybody has this trouble, but I go, you know, to open something and my hand, my fingers, they won't open it. They just will not do it. And sometimes I even get that pen that you know, you could use to instead of your finger, and it won't work either. Oh, so today, I don't know what's going on. Now, I haven't looked, but so my order comes. I order from Walmart. Like once a week, I get well, I get a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't buy meat there. I refuse to eat meat from Walmart. Now, Sam's Club, my sister loves Sam's Club's meat, but I don't have one close to me. I went and bought a Sam's Club card a couple of years ago, and I only went there once. I bought the card online because it was a special, And I only drove to it one time because it's kind of far, and unless you need a lot of stuff at once, you know, my sister, she just buys, like if she needs Campbell soup, she'll buy a pack of 6 with, you know, the same soup. And I don't do that. I like a variety. So anyway, I had ordered my order last night because I didn't get to it till the evening. And everything, I've never really had this problem, and it came. And I thought, wow, I didn't even hear my phone go off. That's the other thing. My phone won't ring or text or anything right now. So I glanced down at my phone. It says 2 notifications from Walmart. And one was substitutions. Did I want to substitute? And if you don't decline it, then they'll send it to you. So I saw that, and I thought, okay, those are okay, the substitutions. It was like from creamy whipped cream to non-creamy, or vice versa. And so my food order comes really quick, you know, after that. And I thought, wow, that was quick. And it said they were 1 mile away. So I was out feeding the cat and watering the plants, and the next thing you know, she's out there and unloading and gone. So I went to get my bags, and it's not my order at all. So I have spent, I don't know how long, trying to get through to Walmart, which the only part that I got through to was an answer machine that says, leave a message and we'll call you back. And they haven't called me back, I don't think. Well, there's 31 minutes ago I had a notification. See, I don't know, my phone won't do it. Now it's not even coming up. That looks really plain. I'm going to have to sew around it. But I'm going to go ahead and put the notch in, or the eyelet. I'm going to go in a little way so my machine can sew up to there. So I've never had this happen, so I don't really know when I'm going to get my food, which is really annoying because my dinner was in there, which was a salad, but still. I usually just eat a salad for dinner because I don't like to cook. I'd rather cook lunch. There we go. That's more silver than I thought, but that's okay because the black and that goes with silver. So this card can go into this pocket. I didn't trim that card, but I think, let me see if something's holding up the fort. I don't know what. It's just puffy in there. Tina had glued the whole thing down inside, but I thought, well, that's a waste. But then I think she did show another version where you could do it like this. I think I'll have to cut that down a little bit and round the corners. So I don't know what to put here. Don't know. Like on my little corners, I don't know what to put. And none of this stuff is going to show. This would show. That's the only black ones I have left, is a couple like this. Those are the same. Got this other daisy looking one. kind of wished I had a big butterfly punch. Because, you know, you could always put a butterfly. And these are too small. Could put a pink butterfly. This is stuff that I printed a long time ago on the parchment paper. I did all hers on parchment paper too, because what if she doesn't even care about it? You know? You think they're going to like it, and you don't know if they would or not, you know? She would say, what's this for? I don't think she will, but I made her and her sister and a couple other of my sister's granddaughters those tote bags last year, or pouches I should say, and they seem to really like those, especially the youngest one. She's 15, she'll be 16, and everything she gets she puts in it, you know, like anything, football tickets, whatever she does at school. It's not that big, but she's got everything in it. So I was like that when I was young. I had a box my brother made me, and everything was in it. And then I lost the box. Oh, I don't know, because I still have a lot of stuff, but still, if I remember, I feel like I had lost a box of keepsakes, but I don't know. Because I still have my letters from my friends at high school, my boyfriends. Well, you saw me make that journal, that retro, with boyfriend letters. My sister says, "You kept those?" And I said, "Yeah." I mean, I don't think they'll mean anything to anyone anytime soon, but... And then I had, was going through letters that I wanted to put one in this journal from my mom and dad, or actually I wanted one from my sister to put in it. I'm not going to like this with that color on it. I don't even know if I should ink it. It looks so plain. I'll just do a corner here of it. She said, "You still have letters and stuff from high school?" And I said, "Yep." She goes, "I cannot believe that." And I said, "Well, I'll show you," but we were in the middle of doing dinner or something. I never did show her. So I was looking for something from her to put in this journal from my sister when she was young, because we used to give each other cards and stuff like that for different occasions. Let's see, I probably should put a piece of fabric or something. Not that one. Oops, thought maybe that might be a pretty tie. That chiffon-y stuff that gets all over. Maybe I should go like that. Too short. I don't know why I have all these short pieces. Some gauze. This is another thing that they might not understand. Piece of gauze. Unless you are a junk journal person. Come on, you need to kind of spread out a little bit. It's that or a piece of lace. don't know. It just doesn't do it justice. I mean, I like it plain, but I don't like that on there plain. Maybe if this is a little bit smaller, so I can rip it. Nope, can't rip this stuff. Well, I don't know. I like the gauze smaller. Let's see if I can. And those roosters next door. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to have to start feeding Toby at night. So I only gave him just a little bit this morning so that he would be satisfied and he could eat it before they get to it. And then I'll wait till tonight and put it out there. Because I don't think the roosters come out at night. I never see them at night. Or hear them. All right. You know what? I just don't know if I'm going to glue that butterfly down yet. I feel like it's missing something. The color is not intense enough. So I might just leave it at that. And I mean, even if I okay, I don't like that, but I think I want to, I'm just going to put a dab of glue there because I think I want it there. So I just want a different image of some sort. Oh, I have black ones of those. Where are those? I use glitter ones, but this might be. Yeah, that just looks much better. I think. So like I said, I hope my new glue comes. I hope my food comes because I'm hungry right now. Always hungry. Need a cup of tea. Time to wind down for the day. All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming by today, and don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, all that kind of stuff, because that's what helps my channel grow, which helps me purchase supplies. Sometimes I get money, mostly not, but anyway, I got this bow on there and it's driving me kind of like, why is it going that way? And then this one's sticking up. You never know. Okay, So I don't know if I want to put another bow in here. But maybe I won't put anything in there. You don't have to have a tie on everything. Okay, guys, so I'm going to let you go. So we got a couple little projects done. This little notebook thingy. And that's cute to go anywhere. I hope in this journal. I'll find this little spot. Just something different. And I actually like this. I don't know what page. Let me take a second and see if I can. I made this thing and I've had it. And so I don't hardly ever do a black and white journal or cream and black. So I went ahead and clipped it in. Don't know if it's going to match her stuff or not. So this one, you know, I could put on a floral page, or I can put on this page. Where's it at? This page, this page, this page, and this page are in the middle of the book, these pages, so that her guests can sign it. Yeah. And hopefully they won't be stuck together when they get it, when she gets it. So, I kind of like it on that page, on the background of this. And then I'm going to make some larger pockets to put on too. Like full-size pockets, so that she can put bigger things in that she might get, or photographs, or, I mean, she's not, her wedding pictures obviously are not going in here, but friends with her, pictures of her bridal shower, you know, they need a place to go, her friends. I also have this little paper clip there. Nope, no, it's too big for that one. Yeah, so I think I like it on this this page with this color. All right, so that's it. I just keep on going and going. We'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.